In this episode, you will continue to explore the diverse and glorious Washington state, which is rich in amazing history, culture, and the most beautiful scenes of nature anywhere. The Evergreen State always has something that impresses. Its beauty will take your breath away and win your heart. The Palouse region is a spectacular natural wonder in southeastern Washington. Vast green fields, wide open spaces, beautiful countryside, and gorgeous landscapes make the Palouse incredibly inviting. Being there, you'll enjoy one breathtaking view after another. The Palouse is famous for gently rolling hills covered with various crops such as lentils, chickpeas, and wheat, which are the most valuable farm products in Washington. The farmlands of the Palouse occupy a vast territory including several states, north-central Idaho, southeastern Washington, and parts of northeast Oregon. Plenty of homesteads and barns can be found throughout the Palouse. Nature painted the area with vivid hues of yellow, green, and blue. The colorful hills are shaded by cloudy skies that seem to be always in motion, making the scenery even more dramatic. The Palouse is not only an incredible place to behold, but also agriculturally rich. The Palouse is a leader in wheat and lentil production in the Pacific Northwest, while boasting some of the most fertile soils in the country and ideal conditions for wheat culture. Numerous farm trucks, tractors, and combines spread throughout the Palouse Hills during harvest time. About 85% of the wheat grown is exported to other countries around the world in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. The landscape of the Palouse changes with the seasons. The colors of the hills depend on the plants that blanket the extensive fields. In winter, the rolling hills turn into white waves of snow created by wind. In spring, a bright green carpet covers the ground. There are lots of fascinating native flowers in bloom. In late summer and early autumn, when it's time for harvest, The soils have golden and brown tones. A scenic drive through the majestic hills is one of the best attractions of the Palouse. The region attracts a lot of travelers, hikers, and nature lovers from around the world that can't wait to explore the great outdoors of southeastern Washington. It's hard to take your eyes off the awesome vistas, colorful hills, and small houses along the way. Having visited this region at least once, you'll definitely want to come back. Kamiak Butte County Park offers the stunning views of the Palouse region. The amazing 298-acre park is a wonderful gem of the state located in Whitman County. In the past, it was a Washington State Park, but Whitman County assumed the management of the park because the government intended to close it down. Now, it's a peaceful and beautiful place to visit and enjoy the views, geology, and nature. Colorful flowers bloom on the slopes of Kamiak Butte, accenting the views. You'll enjoy a green paradise with the green fields that stretch over the hills. Kamiak Butte was named for a famous Yakima tribal chief. This natural landmark was created by lava flows, destroying an ancient mountain range millions of years ago. It's a wonderful destination at any time of the year, with all of its seasonal changes, especially when the crops are plowed, planted, and harvested. This county park is a nice spot to go for a hike, a walking tour, maybe a run, or putting your photography skills to the test. It features numerous hiking trails, picnic tables, camping, and playground areas as well. The northern side of the butte is covered with magnificent forests that provide a great habitat for birds, plants, and mammal species, while its southern side is high country desert. This park is a must-visit spot if you're looking for a great hike in the Palouse. The highlight of the park is a 3.5-mile Pine Ridge Trail that takes you to the very top of the butte, giving you a chance to enjoy the spectacular panoramic views of the Palouse region. Gradually, the path goes to the summit through the lush forest of Douglas fir and ponderosa pine that protect you from hot summer days, rainy mornings, and wind. It's a nice trail to hike in all kinds of weather. The trail gains 3,641 feet, making it one of the highest points in Whitman County. After reaching the summit, you'll be rewarded with captivating views of the farmlands, discover beautiful flower fields, and different species of plants that carpet the hillsides. By preserving parks, we preserve the nature and all that beauty given by the Creator. There are so many beautiful things surrounding us. Take your time and look deep into nature and appreciate every moment on this earth. While continuing to discover the natural wonders of southeastern Washington, you'll be enchanted by the striking beauty of Palouse Falls State Park. Covering 94 acres and famous for its unique geology, history, and sweeping views of the Palouse River, the falls cascade 198 feet over basalt bedrock into a canyon and then wind down through the Great Region. Geological forces can create such amazing scenery. While exploring this area of Washington state, it's easy to fall in love with captivating waterfall scenes and rocky surroundings. The Palouse River Canyon is incredibly massive and very interesting itself, but this canyon wasn't here during the Ice Age. It was formed by the erosive power of what was known as the Missoula floods. The entire canyon was filled up with huge flows of floodwater that swept over the area. Just imagine this rocky canyon cut by the force of Ice Age floods thousands of years ago. And now it's the most popular destination in the Pacific Northwest that impresses the whole world with its power and splendor. The Palouse Falls State Park offers hiking, swimming, and camping, and unique photographic opportunities above the waterfall. To get the best view of Upper Falls and the canyon, travelers should take this short hike. It's a fascinating spot, especially in spring when the water flow is the heaviest. In summer, you'll usually witness rainbows shining brightly near the powerful flows of water. In winter, most of the water turns to ice, creating yet another breathtaking look. There are several viewpoints in the park where tourists can watch majestic falls and the Palouse River flowing peacefully through a deep basalt gorge. Picturesque landscapes, different layers of basalt, and magnificent sheer cliffs take visitors of the park by surprise in all 4 seasons. Steptoe Butte State Park is one of the top destinations in the Palouse that draws lots of photographers and filmmakers from around the world. The rock that forms this amazing quartzite butte is the oldest in the Pacific Northwest and has been declared a National Natural Landmark. The geology of the area is absolutely unique and astonishing. Steptoe Butte represents the rocks of the Middle Proterozoic Belt supergroup. Like Kamiak, the Steptoe Butte consists essentially of quartz, which resists erosion. This remote butte includes the tip of a granite peak that managed to escape destructive lava flows millions of years ago. Rolling hills were covered with wind-blown sediment that created the rich soils of the Palouse. After reaching the 3,612-foot summit of the butte, you'll enjoy a 360-degree view of the entire Palouse region. Gaze at the picturesque hills, the wind farms, and it's as if you could touch the fleeting clouds. From the top of the butte, you can see about 100 miles in all directions. There are several points along the way to stop and enjoy the landscapes. Steptoe Butte is a nice place to see the beautiful nature of the Palouse. Every time you visit this place, you'll discover something new. The colors of surrounding areas constantly change depending on the season. The park features a wide variety of wildlife and offers its visitors amazing recreational opportunities such as hang gliding, flying kites, photography, and wildlife watching. At the end of a day trip, being mesmerized by the sweeping views of the Palouse, you'll most likely experience the most marvelous sunset you've ever seen. One more opportunity to see brilliant natural shadows covering the rolling hills and gentle slopes full of wildflowers. There are no other words to describe this fascinating region. The Palouse is a wonderful composition of geological wonders, productive farmlands, and unbeatable views. The Spokane country presents tons of amazing destinations to see and enjoy. The Riverside State Park offers you a full immersion into the scenic natural environment and peaceful ambience. It's a large camping park nestled along the Spokane River near the city of Spokane, offering up 14,000 acres to explore. This huge state park was developed by the Civilian Conservation Corps during the Great Depression within the framework of the New Deal. It's a place rich in history and stunning natural wonders. A quiet atmosphere and lovely scenery of this green paradise will mesmerize you with its beauty. Kayaking, fishing, camping, hiking, and horseback riding are among the favorite activities of park visitors. There is an ample number of hiking trails that offer great birdwatching opportunities and wildlife viewing. The park consists of 3 main areas: the Bowl and Pitcher area, the 9-mile recreation area, and the Little Spokane River Natural Area. Each of them include a campground and picnic facilities. The Spokane River is a wonderful river. Foaming river rapids, majestic rock formations created by the eroding power of water make the scenery truly captivating. Riverside State Park attracts lots of visitors every year. Bowl and Pitcher is the most famous rock formation and a jewel nestled along the Spokane River. In the past, this area was home to the Native American tribes. These magnificent basalt formations were used by the Spokane people for carving and painting. The most dramatic views of the Spokane River are available from the suspension bridge at the Bowl and Pitcher area. It's a great place for nature walks and an escape from the city as you enjoy the landscapes and listen to the relaxing sounds of the river. Washington State is an incredible collection of fabulous parks, enjoyable trails, and awe-inspiring waterfalls that stir the imagination and take your breath away. So fast and powerful are the Spokane City Falls, the main attraction of the Riverfront Park located in the city of Spokane. It's a perfect spot to see the Spokane River in all its beauty. A powerful waterfall makes huge sprays of water reaching hundreds of meters in height. The scenery is captivating. The most iconic views of Upper Falls are from the footbridge which crosses a gorgeous Spokane River. At any time of the year, thousands of visitors flock to the park to see this wonder of nature, taking photos, working in a relaxing walk along the bridge, which is next to the Washington Water Power Plant in downtown Spokane. The park also features lots of other interesting activities. You can ride or walk around the park, enjoying nature and exploring downtown. Washington never ceases to surprise us with prime destinations and the most beautiful attractions anywhere. Its splendor, uniqueness, rich history, and natural beauty will make you fall in love with it.